So I just want to go over a few things with this chapter 10 uh, Excel. So change in net working capital. So this is year 0. So this is simply, we're coming up here, net working capital 75,000. So you're just going to take that cell and it's going to be a negative because that's an outflow. Capital spending is going to be a negative. Then we're going to add the two together. Capital spending is going to be nothing. As you can see from up here, it's nothing, property and equipment. And then net working capital is going to be how much it changes each year from this number to that number. So you're going to take that number, subtract that number to get that. A few other things. Down here it says terminal value, which in the description, in the case, it says you take the terminal value and it's going to be estimated as blank times the 5-year EBITDA. And if you go up here, it says terminal value 4. So that number is going to be 4 times EBI, this EBI TDA. That's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. We don't have amortization, but we do have depreciation. So right here we have EBIT. This is earnings before interest and taxes, and then there's depreciation. So we're going to have to add these two numbers together, because this is year 5. Add these two numbers together, and then multiply them by the 4 that's up in this cell. And when you use this cell, since you're not going to be copying it, you need to lock it in place. Locking it in place is when we put the dollar signs in front of, you know, the cell reference. Okay? One of the questions refers to if you should rent a building, buy a building. Right now, the assumption is we're buying the building and the land right here. So the question is, if we didn't do that, we didn't purchase it, instead we rented it, so how would you change the numbers on this page if we didn't buy those? And then we rented it. So you have a couple of spaces over here. So you could take this one, you could call it rent. And then across here, you could put in the rent amount, whatever it is, I think it was 40,000. Oh gosh, put an extra one. Okay, something like that. Now, there we go. And then you can take that all the way across, and once you've done that, then you evaluate, you go back to your analysis page, you look at what happens to the net present value and so on, and then answer the question. So I didn't complete that, but anyway, that's what you're going to do. The last thing is, remember that to not worry about the grade Blackboard shows when uploading your file, because there's a little glitch in the program and it shows a lower grade than what you have.